We are just about to get to the heart of the beast in the Honda RUCKUS rebuild. One thing I'd like to say, I've heard some comments about how some people would like the videos to be like 10 minutes long. I would love to make the videos 10 minutes long, except that the attention span of most people on the videos, and I have proof of this, is about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That's why I try and make the videos 3 minutes, so I don't bore you to death or waste your time. We have the, I believe it's 205 RUCKUS. It's the first generation engine, and I'll tell you the difference between the first and the second. Honda made a flaw, and they found this out later in their first RUCKUS engines. With the RUCKUS engine, and we all know that they have vacuum lines up the ass. I mean, they got more vacuum lines than the space shuttle. But what they also have is something called a rebreather. It's not here. This is our little piston right here. It's not here. But what the rebreather does is it takes the exhaust gas from the exhaust, which is, well, that comes out of here. This is your exhaust. It takes some of the exhaust gas and it routes it through a large tube like this, and it goes back towards the air cleaner right here. What they found out was that when the motor stopped and your piston's at top dead, just say it's at top dead center, okay? If I can get it to cooperate with my bad hands. Anyway, I can't. What happens is the exhaust gas is trapped up in here when you shut the engine off. And without the breathing hose, the exhaust tended to go down in, past the rings, and get into the oil supply down here, making the oil very dark and very bad quickly. Say like at 6,000 miles, a lot of these motors failed because of that. Now the new generation of RUCKUS engine, and I believe that there's only two generations. There is the first one and the second one. The first generation has one breathing tube, which tended to get clogged when it was taking the exhaust back to the air cleaner. The new generation has two breathing tubes, which made it far more efficient. All it means is that on the first generation RUCKUS engines, it's probably good to change your oil twice a year. You want to have clean oil, because if you have exhaust and particles going down past your piston, and this is a proven fact with these motors, that it will turn the motor black, or turning the oil black with exhaust soot and everything else, and tend to wreck the bearings and everything else in here. Okay, we're going to take this apart, and I want to go through that. We're going to take all these three pieces apart. There's one piece, there's two, it's got a dividing line right there, and then it's got this thing. This is just going to pop out, I believe.